Good morning and happy day to you. Welcome to the Fear to Freedom Project. And guess what today is? It is day 10 of my Showing Up to Level Up challenge. And welcome to my channel. Welcome to the show. I'm Deborah. I am the host and amazing creator of this channel. And I created this channel to face my fears. And so there's going to be a lot of information that comes through this channel about fear and about all things good for us. And so I'm excited today because I am going on a retreat with a bunch of goddess women, and we are going to be manifesting all things good for us, all our desires, and we're going to build community, and we are going to love on each other and get all of the energy from the powerhouse that we are going to see, Miss Abiola Abrams. Oh my gosh, I'm excited because I didn't even see this coming. However, I started um, delving into her work and her books and everything like 3 years ago. I didn't even know this lady, but I'm so excited to meet her today. I wanted to clear up something. Yesterday, on day 9, if you didn't see it, go back and see it. But I was just talking about how we're not creating right now, but that's not true. I misspoke. I listened to myself afterwards. I always listen to my show afterwards just to, or my recording, to cheer myself on. And so I wanted to make sure that I clear up. We are always creating. We are creators. And so if we are creating good, bad, or indifference, we're creating that absolutely all the time. So that just brings me to the fact that we can create our reality, and our reality whatever we want. Whatever we choose to have in our mind, what we're thinking about, our beliefs, and our habits, we can change them, our patterns, we can change them. So yes, I misspoke because I was like, we must not be creating simply because of what's being created in the world. I was like, geez, I mean, we're not kind to each other, and we are abusive to the environment, the animals, the humans here. So I thought, geez, that we can't be creating, but yes, we are creating that. So whatever it is, we're always creating. So just think about what you're thinking, think about what you're creating, think about what you want to create. I want to create a world where there's peace and there's love and there's joy and harmony and balance. And we certainly can do that uh, based on what we're creating, what we're thinking about, what we're paying attention to. Our energy flows to where our attention goes. So if our attention is on something negative, then that's where all of our energy is going to flow. So when you say, I mean, dag, like, why is this happening again? Think about what you're thinking. I'm doing that. I have to do that. Yeah. So, yeah, we're all creators. We're creator beings, and we are creating this reality that we see. And collectively, too. That's what makes it so good, in my opinion, because you cannot do life alone. If you think that you can do life alone, raise your hand, because you cannot do life alone. And so whatever wisdom and support that we have, from our earthly family, but also our spirit family, our soul family, like we want that support. I do, at least I do. So yeah, I was talking about yesterday, I was talking about staying grounded and being grounded in these times that may be uncertain and that may present, experiences to you that are just mind blowing and you've never seen before. It's going to be a true awakening this year. There's going to be lots of, things happening, lots of things revealed to us that we just didn't know. That information has been hidden from us. And so now the veil is being removed, and we are able to see and discern, and that great awakening is here. That's what I hear. All of that awakening that we hear, that we read in the Bible, in some place that we were, just trying to get to, just keep going in life, so you can reach a certain age, die, and then have heavenly bliss. That just seemed unfair. It just seemed unfair. So I'm just glad that it's not. That is not the end all and be all. That is not the, the message that it just is. We have to die to get to heaven. No, no, we can bring it right here, bring it all down. You can go inside your mind, you can use your mind to access all of the heavenly realm. And yeah, do that. Don't give up on yourself. Don't ever give up on yourself. I'm not going to give up. I talked about this, and if this is your first time, hearing me, I struggled with suicidal ideation for decades. Not just a little time or a little thought that I had. No, decades. Decades. Even me helping people to tell them not to do that. No, no, suicide is not the answer. I think about how many people that I, you know, vigorously worked very hard to make sure that they knew that that's not the answer. I didn't even know it wasn't the answer. It felt like it was the answer for me with facing all of the things in life that I was, but it's not the answer. So I struggled, I battled. I mean, I really battled with that because I would actually justify why my, you know, that act would be so much better than what's going on here. I really did. I justified it by saying, okay, well, our soul never dies, so, why not? Why do we not want to come to heaven? This is a place that, everyone has always talked about it, at least as a kid for in my life. Like, we got to get to this heavenly place that is so glorious and magnificent and amazing, and just, anything that you can ever, beyond anything you can imagine. And then reading the books of near death experiencers, I was like, well, why not? Why can't we go here? So yeah, I did struggle with that for a very, very, very long time. Uh, I mean, I have to be honest. Yeah, up until recently, like last year, and when my ancestors showed up and say, they were talking to me saying that they were glad that I didn't, you know, give up. And so because you don't cease to exist, that I would have to repeat. Okay, so yeah, that was like a wake up call. Repeat what? I'm not about to repeat this. I got to keep it pushing, going on to something. I'm following my true north. Yeah, I am going on to pure potential. I'm not repeating any of this, none of it. So, yeah, so, that it it made me take a look at the fact that, yeah, I mean, death doesn't exist. And so if I were to commit suicide, and then I still, and my consciousness is still there, and I'm looking at, like, oh my God, and then I get there and see that I didn't fulfill my purpose because I gave up. I don't want to do that. I don't. I am here. I chose to be here. That's what they said. And so I want to fulfill my purpose. And so, yes. And I wanted to also talk to you about boundaries and setting boundaries today. Just like whoever needs to hear this, set your boundaries. It's okay. You are not a trash receptacle for anyone's stuff. You're not. I'm not a trash receptacle, and you're not a trash receptacle for people's stuff. And because we are humans and we got all of this stuff going on inside of us, and because projection, because of the word projection, or, that process, we can project onto each other. So, yeah, set your boundaries. It is not being selfish, it is being soulfish. You are looking out for your own soul. Set your boundaries and know that it is important for you to do that. It's a part of self care, right? Remember, you're not a trash receptacle, not for anybody's, emotional trash and psychological stuff. You're not. And they are not for you either. So we have to be very conscious of setting those boundaries for ourselves and saying, yes, I matter, my desires matter, and my self care matters. And you just, you don't have to take anything from anyone. It doesn't matter who it is, but you get to choose. A lot of us are like, oh yeah, but it's this person, it's my family, it's my child, it's my son, it's my cousin, it's my, it's my friend, it's of all of these years. So what? It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Again, if you want to be a trash receptacle for psychological bullshit, then okay, you can do that. It's your choice. Do that with vigor and zeal and accept it. But if you don't want to do that, you don't have to. And it doesn't matter who it is. You set boundaries, and boundaries are healthy. They are healthy. They say, wait a minute. I don't want to bring anything that doesn't belong to me past this threshold because it would be detrimental to me. And so I'm going to choose me today. I'm going to choose to set this boundary in love, in love. And if the other person doesn't get it, that's not your business. Like we have to like really mind our own vibrational business. It's not your business. And being able to hold true to that and set, healthy boundaries and not pick up, again, the psychological stuff that doesn't even belong to you. Don't pick that up. So you get to choose that. You do. You really get to choose that. So yes, well, that's going to be my time because I am pushing it today. I'm traveling and I just love you and I thank you. I thank you for listening. I hope that these messages serve you very well. And remember, this is my 31-day challenge. Okay. I challenge myself to show up for myself every day to, just talk about what's going on in my life and talk about the important things that is going to elevate humanity. I'm not saying this just for me. I'm saying this for the good of all beings. And so I love that. I do. I love that I even challenge myself to do that. And because my coach, I heard her on a podcast talking about it. That's the reason why I'm here. So are you challenging yourself for anything? Are you committing to you this year? This is the first 31 days of the year. I just wanted to just like set the stage and set the tone for myself. So that's the reason why this is day 10 of my 31-day challenge. And I really thank you for coming here today. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe. I am getting like a new subscriber, like almost every other day. And I really appreciate that. It's, like that's good because we create a tribe like that, a tribe of people who are feeling the same way that I am or thinking about like, why am I here? What's the purpose of this? Where are we going with life? How do we make life better? How do we improve the earth? Are there other beings out there or other galaxies where beings live? What are they doing? Who is God? What is God doing? And how do we connect with nature? And if do I see God in everything? Like I just have all of these questions, and I did. And when I started asking those questions, the answers started coming, and they are pretty mind blowing. The things that are happening to me too, because yeah, it's mind blowing. It is literally there are beings on the other side of the veil that that are there. They're conscious and they are here to support us and give us wisdom. And I love my spirit team. I thank you, everyone. And my ancestors are just so amazing. Do you understand? So amazing. I don't even know all of them. I don't know them. I know my granny and my papa, my aunties, and I don't know their moms and their moms and their moms and their dads, but I do know them. I feel them. I carry them in my bones. I'm telling you, I can feel them. And so, and they talk to me, they guide me. So I love that. I do. You're going to hear me talking about my ancestors and spirit team all the time. And you know what? Someone called me yesterday and was like, I just been talking to my ancestors and I got this feeling, this tingly feeling. It just went down my spine. That's them. Yes, yes, yours, yes, yes. If you feel that, if you reach out and say, spirits of the light or ancestors that are known and unknown who have my highest good as their intention, I call you forth today for your wisdom, for your love, and your support. Call them. They will come. They will come and then hit me up and let me know what they're saying because they will come. I'm telling you, they're standing back, wait, like, I can't wait till I can't wait till she call me. I can't wait until he invites me in. I cannot wait. That's what your ancestors doing. They standing there like this, ready, like, oh my God, excited and, ready to love on you. And I'm telling you, you don't have to say a word. Just stand in their presence and you will feel all of their love and wisdom. It's medicine on the other side of the veil. It is. And we're bringing you medicine here at the Fear to Freedom Project. Yes, we are. All right. I love you. Peace and love. I am out of here. Have a great day.